Aries, this is going to be a reading for October 5th through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get straight into it. Of course, this is general, so only take what applies and leave the rest. If at any point you feel like you need a personal reading because you're going through some personal stuff, please find your favorite reader, whether it's me or another creator here on the platform, to help you get the clarity that you need, okay? But if you want one with me specifically, that information will be listed below. Just check there. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. Also, my information for my Pick a Card channel will be below as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, Aries, let's get into the reading. The first card's going to represent you and your present situation, and we have the 5 of Cups. So for a lot of you, what I will say is this is questioning why you may have done certain things up until this point. What I will say is you do need to be careful of falling into this trap of looking back at like just recent mistakes that you may have made in terms of procrastinating, or, you know, not jumping on a business soon enough, or, you know, not leaving a relationship soon enough, or, you know, taking a connection more serious or less serious. Like something here you guys are regretting in some form, whether that's you not taking enough action on something, or like you realizing that you may have needed to take more of a step back. Okay, this could be you regretting, you know, reaching out to a particular person or getting back in contact with a particular person here. Some of you also may be hearing from a particular person and them expressing their sorry, or not even sorry, their guilt when it comes to like some, I don't know, lies that they may have told, some things that they may have done, or even just their regrets and not taking the situation serious enough. Now, what I see in terms of your recent past, I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you were having a hard time really seeing progress with either some projects that you're working on or just progress in your life. You may have felt like you were just at a standstill. And some of you physically were at a standstill, like not really wanting to do much. Like some of you may have had some health stuff come up where you really couldn't move around or do things like that, whether that's like surgery or some of you just being under the weather. But there may have been like slight delays, or if not delays, just an inability to really see progress with certain things. And you may have been really getting tired or aggravated with that, especially if this is like a relationship with an earth sign, or someone where you expect things to be a lot more stable and secure. Okay. Now, when it comes to what I see for the near future, I do have the 2 of Cups. So there may be a focus on either a soulmate connection or a connection you have with someone else, where there may be feelings invested on both ends. Clarifying that, I do have the Knight of Wands. So you guys could be looking at the ups and downs here. This could be you guys having some days where you're passionate about a connection, other days where you feel kind of burnt out or agitated, or you're dealing with a partner who may be coming off this way, or some days acting really interested and then being gone the next. Like this card is like being here for a good time, not a long time. And some of you want someone to be stable in your life, but they're just not that character, especially if this is another fire sign. A lot of you are also going to be in a more balanced state when it comes to like finding that middle ground, where some days you do feel, you know, more excited and motivated and focused, and other days where you feel burnt out. Now, when it comes to outside influences affecting you during this time frame, I have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is in regards to love, you dealing with people who don't really reciprocate your energy, and this could be making you pull your energy all the way back, because it's like, well, why should I put energy into this if you're not going to even entertain the connection or give me the same reciprocation back? This could also be you guys being tired of the imbalances in your career. And this could be triggering you to do something about it. Whether that's, showing up more, finding ways to be like an entrepreneur, or find a job that's more financially lucrative. These are some of the things I'm seeing. But when it comes to the actions that you guys can take during this time frame, oh my gosh. Okay, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So this is making sure that you don't let your personal emotions and like moodiness almost throw you all the way off to where you're not doing what you need to do. This is also staying aware or listening to your intuition, or just peeping the signs when it comes to the people that you're dealing with, okay? Are you dealing with individuals who don't really have or don't give you that much leg room to stand on? Or is that the saying? I don't know. Are you dealing with someone who isn't even emotionally available enough for you, or not in a maturity space yet to love you the way that you need them to? If so, this is identifying that, being real with yourself about that, and not constantly feeding that fire where you're not getting your needs met. This is making sure you're not missing opportunities because you're not thinking big enough. Now, the challenge that may come up during this time frame, I do have the Hermit card. So this could be a Virgo in particular, or this is some of you being way too in your head. Some of you are isolating yourself a little bit too much to a point where you just want to stay isolated. Okay, some of you are going into super loner mode and wondering like why you're not having new love prospects pop up. It's because you in the house all the time. Okay. Some of you have some deep things to think about also in terms of like your emotional state and your emotional well-being. Okay. Some of you also may be on like a temporary break from someone you have a lot emotionally invested in, and having to figure out what to do with that. But the root of the issue with the Judgment card during this time frame is your decision process. Some of you are not making the best decisions in terms of, entertaining this, or, doing this, or procrastinating on this. So it's being aware of the choices that you make. And for some of you who do have like this constant issue, and I'm only talking to the people who have this issue of like people shuffling in and out of your life. The problem is you guys allow them to shuffle in and out. Like, people could only shuffle in and out of your life as much as you allow them to. Okay. But this is what I see, Aries. I hope that this was helpful in some form. If you enjoyed this reading, thumbs it up and subscribe. Check out the description if you want more so of a personal one. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, Aries.